Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for joining me and welcome. So today's video I'm going to be reviewing and giving you guys my thoughts on the new e.l.f. Cosmetics Modern Metals collection. So if you guys aren't familiar with e.l.f. Beautyscape, it is a contest that e.l.f. does every year that allows small and big influencers to be able to just kind of get the brand experience, and they fly you out and they have like just a weekend of activities. So this year they flew a group of people to New Orleans and they basically were competing to create a collection. So two of my friends, Yuri and Kath, were one of the teams that, no, not one of the teams, were the team that won amongst some other influencers that I don't know personally, but congratulations to all of you guys. And so they came up with the Modern Metals collection for e.l.f. Cosmetics. So the collection consists of an eyeshadow palette, a blush and highlight palette, a liquid matte lipstick, and then my favorite of the bunch, this beautiful gold lip gloss. So today I'm going to be trying out the whole collection and just giving you guys my thoughts and yeah, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna stop rambling, and if you guys would like to see my thoughts, please keep watching. What was that? Please keep watching. Please keep watching. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take the eyeshadow palette. This is what she looks like. Super pretty. You got your mattes over here and your shimmers over here. So the first shade I'm going to do is take this shade right here and begin to pack that into my crease. Now, when you don't set your concealer, you have to pack that color on first before you try to blend, because if you just go in and start blending, y'all, it is going to be a mess. And your blending is just gonna be a really hard time. So I find that this is the easiest thing to do. It's just tap on, and once that sticky concealer is set with the color powder, then you can begin to blend out. So next I'm going to be taking the mustard yellow, and I'm going to take that on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to begin to pack that on very close to the orange, but not overlapping. When you start to overlap is when the colors start to get muddy. So you just want to put it very close. Of course it's going to overlap a little bit, but you don't want to put it to where it's like on top of each other, because once you start getting to the point where stuff is on top of each other, that's when it starts to get muddy. I'm going to be grabbing this deep plum. So I'm just going to begin by taking that on my outer V. And then I'm going to also take it in my inner corner as well. Bruh, I am so hungry. But I need to knock this video out. You can do this, Sierra. You can do this. Now that the eyeshadow is beginning to leave my brush, I'm going to connect the two. So next I'm going to grab that navy blue, and I'm going to add that very tightly into my inner corner and my outer corner, the same place. And then I'm going to connect that bridge. Now this navy blue is very important in this part because you want that nice contrast when we cut our crease. So you want to make this, you know, pretty deep. That way, once you cut your crease, it's less work for you. So next is the fun part. We're going to be taking our concealer and we're going to be cutting the center. Next, I'm going to take a flat synthetic brush and begin to pick up that excess concealer just to remove the stickiness. And then I'm also going to kind of blend over that blue so that the concealer and the blue kind of blend out. Next I'm going to be taking that purple. So far though, I know I've been like talking through, but these colors are very pigmented. I really love their color choice. It's like a muted palette. So like if you're somebody who likes color but not too much color, I think this palette is perfect for you because The colors are pretty pigmented, but they're like muted. They're like toned down, you know? Next, I'm gonna be grabbing this gold shade right here, and I'm going to use this and put this right next to that purple. Now I'm gonna be taking this champagne gold right here. On that same brush, I'm going to kind of overlap that, you know, champagne color. Still keeping that top open. Next, I'm going to be taking this white shimmer shade right here, and I'm using it wet, and I'm just going to add that to the top portion. Alright, so now it's just going back and forth, building up the colors and blending. Next, I'm going to be taking my liquid liner from Ruby Kiss, and I'm just going to create a wing. Alright, so I'm going to let my glue, of course, dry, and then I'm going to do my foundation and concealer and all that good stuff off camera. Then I'll be back and we'll finish up the rest of this vlog. Alright, you guys, so I did my foundation off camera, and I actually went in and completed the remainder of my eye. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the blush and highlight palette. So the palette consists of 3 blushes and 3 highlighters. So on the bottom row, you're going to have your deep kind of peach tone. Then in the center is a mauve pink. And then here is a True to Peach blush. And then on the top, you have your champagne gold highlight, your rose gold highlight, and then what is this? A peachy kind of apricot color highlighter. So I do feel like the blush is on the lighter side when it comes to blush for women of color. But we're going to go ahead and see what it does for us. So I'm actually going to start out, what do I want to use first? I'm going to mix the two. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix the outer 2 blushes. Well, excuse me. This is very pigmented. Let me eat my words, because y'all, this is very pigmented. I actually have to powder it down just a little bit. So, as you guys can see, the blush is pretty pigmented. Even though it appears a little light, it warmed up to my skin pretty well. So for my highlight, I'm going to go ahead and take this apricot shade right here. Oh yeah, hello. For my mascara, I'm going to be using my current favorite, which is the Rimmel London Wonderfully Real Mascara. For my liner, I'm going to take my all-time favorite. It is the MAC Cork Lip Liner. Alright, then I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Honey Love lipstick. And on top of that, I'm going to take the e.l.f. lip gloss from the collection. Oh. So now I'm just going to finish off with my e.l.f. mist. And I'm just going to take off my head wrap, do my hair, and I'll be back to let you guys know my thoughts. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. So now let's get into my thoughts. So first things first, eyeshadow. I think that this is a really cute palette. They did a great job. One of my favorite things about the palette is the fact that there's 5 mattes and 5 shimmers. One of the things that I've noticed whenever I review eyeshadow palettes or even use eyeshadow palettes, a lot of times the finishes in the eyeshadows, they don't match. Sometimes it'll be like 10 shimmers and 2 mattes. Like, what am I gonna do with that? And then it'd be mattes that don't even work with everybody. It'd be like cool tones. Like, come on, bro. Or it'd just be like not a good transition shade, you know what I mean? So one thing I really like about this palette is the fact that, you know, you have your 5 different mattes, but those mattes are very versatile. So you have your warm tones that you can put into your crease, but then you also have your kind of smoked out deeper colors that you can use to smoke out an eye look or make it more dramatic. As far as the shimmers, I didn't use every shimmer. I did use a number of them, and I do like them. The shimmers look really pretty on. I'm here for it. I'm here for the shimmers. I like this palette. I feel like it's perfect for somebody who likes color, but like not the super bright colors. The colors to me are very muted, but they're very pigmented. So they're like a pigmented, muted version. You know what I mean? Honestly, a lot of these colors I have not seen in a palette, or if I have, it's like one of those like 100 eyeshadow palettes or like 75 eyeshadow palettes where it has every color across the board. But these are colors that you don't really see, which I really think that's what they went for when they were creating this palette. They're like, let me think of something that I haven't seen before. So you guys did an amazing job when it comes to the colors and the different shades that you guys chose. Okay, so moving along. This blush and highlighter palette. So originally looking at the palette, I was just like, nah, those aren't gonna work. They're a little too light. They're a little too, I don't know how they're gonna show up. But to my surprise, they showed up very pigmented. I didn't use the mauve one, but I would not be surprised if, oh yeah, so the mauve one is pretty pigmented. Like, it's like a nice warm pink. One thing I really like about these blushes is the fact that even though they look lighter in the pan, as you begin to blend it out and the warmth of your skin, I don't know, it just reacts really well and it just comes out very pigmented. I was actually surprised. As you guys know, I had to go in and, you know, blend it out. But yeah, so these, they're pretty good. They are pretty good. And I like the fact that they're not like super bright. Like I said, everything just seems like a muted, you know, like simple type of colors. Warm, comfortable. I'm getting fall vibes when I look at this whole collection. So as far as the highlighters, y'all know highlighters are my thing, and I absolutely love highlighters. And e.l.f. highlighter formula is one of my favorites. One thing I really liked about this formula, because usually when you have like the original e.l.f. highlighter formula, you know, a lot of people say scrape off the top and then that's when you'll get the amazing pigment. Like I've had to do that a few times with some of the lighter shades, but with this I just went in with my brush and then blended it out and it was just very pigmented. It was just like boom, hello, hi, I'm here. So I was very, very pleased when I saw that. The blush highlighter palette A1. As far as the lips, the lip that I did use today, the lip gloss, is very nice. It's not too sticky on the lips. One thing I will say, if you're a texture person, you can feel the glitter that's in the lip gloss. I mean, it's not like OD crazy or anything like that, but if you're a texture person or sensitive or anything like that, you might not like it. But it doesn't bother me. Then last but not least is the burnt orange liquid lipstick. I'm gonna save this for another tutorial and you're just gonna have to wait to see. But other than that, you guys, congratulations on this collection. It was amazing. The shades, the colors, everything well thought out. You guys did that. And I'm so happy for you guys. I love how my look turned out and I hope you guys did too. Please let me know if you have any questions down below or anything like that. Anything that you guys would like to see. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.